My name's Elizabeth Badu. I am a social work apprentice, but I've actually finished, so now I'm a qualified and registered social worker.
And I'm Elaina and I've just finished a social work apprenticeship too, and I'm also a registered social worker. So my employer told me about the apprenticeship route and they recommended that I applied and went on to this quite a few years ago now. So I applied and got through the work application process and then the university application process. And I already work in children's social care, but I had another degree, but not a social work degree. So this was the perfect opportunity to get into social work, but still remain in work and be paid at the same time. So I do lead in one of the services in the council, so I have quite a lot of responsibility. So I did worry at first, like, oh, I'm going to go and do a degree one day a week. But actually, it was really manageable, and then you do get a lot of study days alongside it. So actually, if you use that creatively, it really supports you in your learning. And the tutors are always around to give you advice and guidance. It's really helpful that you've got a mentor as well in work, so there is somebody with you along the way that can really guide you and support you. So it made it really manageable for me.
Everyone learns differently, so I don't capture everything that's in a classroom. So I write down pages and I try to highlight as much as I can, but then what was good about it is you can go back to the lecturers. They were so approachable and say, what do you mean by this? What do you mean by that? And they were able to explain it a little bit better for me. And that really did help sustain me throughout the whole time.
Be realistic, set yourself achievable goals would be the thing I would recommend if someone's looking to do an apprenticeship. It is about the commitment. It is a long journey. You have to be ready and organised in your personal self. You know, some things will have to take a little bit of a back step for a while, but it's a career and it's something you want to achieve and it's something you're passionate about. So just be realistic and know what you're heading into.
The beauty of it all is that you get to learn on the job, and the beautiful thing about it is we were able to go to different departments and learn about different departments, different areas that I'd never even heard of or known about in regards to social workers. Like, I know it sounds really silly, but I didn't know there was social work in hospitals, you know, and I got a chance and a privilege to follow the hospital team social workers, you know, just to learn a little bit more about them. I've always worked with children, I've always worked with youth, and I have a passion in that area. And I have a passion for people, but the beautiful thing about doing an apprenticeship, I actually found another passion of safeguarding adults as well and keeping them safe. So where I thought I'd end up, which would have been children's, I'm actually doing my ASYE in adults because I learned so much. So it's such a versatile, I suppose, profession, because you can take social work anywhere. You know, the social work in schools, in hospitals, like I said.
It's quite creative, isn't it? You can be creative with where you want to go and try different things, and that's quite nice, because you always know you're doing a really good thing and you're helping others, and that's what we've qualified to do.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it. Brilliant.